Sorry, y'all. Almost got caught up there. Man, I've been just on one here in this last what 30, 45 minutes. All of my good music has just been coming on and just been like, oh my goodness, what are you trying to do to me? But hello, everyone. How are y'all doing on this marvelous Monday? It's another Monday already. Oh my goodness. How is everyone doing? Hope you all are doing well because it is indeed not only another Monday, but another Money Monday. And I'm so excited about it. Yes, indeed, I am. So before we get into this week's lighter, I do just want to take a couple moments to say what's been on my mind. No, but seriously, I do just want to take a couple moments to speak about what has been, I feel like, the little phrase or the little, I don't even want to say it's a quote or whatever the case, but the couple of words for the week. At least it's what's been the words for the week for me, and hopefully it will help you out in something you might be going through throughout your week as well. So let's talk about it. So I really want to talk about knowing the season that you are or that we are in, because I believe that is something that is so important, or I should say something that is essential for our growth and development. And not only knowing what season you're in, but knowing when the seasons are changing, and knowing most of all and most importantly when it is your due season. Because I know it's according to certain, I know what I've learned growing up as a church girl, is that there's the four seasons: summer, winter, fall, and spring. I didn't say it in order, I know, but then there's that fifth season, which is your due season. And so it is important for us to know the season that we are in our life, and knowing when it is indeed that due season, because of the fact that and not worrying about what others might feel about you being in your due season. Because one thing about it is, when it is your time, there is nothing that nothing can stop when it is your season. And the thing about it is, don't be deceived now that people will try. That's why you have to be careful the things that you say and even how much you put out there for people to know. But you do have to be careful, because people will try to stop and block and slow things down and things of that nature. But one thing that I have learned is that it has a lot to do with where you are spiritually as well, and really just being covered, protected, and you know but it is important to know and to be aware of the different entities out here that do exist, because it is very real. And a lot of people try to say that, oh no, I don't believe in this, I don't believe in that, but I'm telling you right here and now that it is indeed real. But when you equip yourself with the right tools to be able to sustain through the different darts and things that might come your way, then it ricochets and it goes right back to them 1,000-fold. So with that being said, it's important for us all to know when it is our due season, and not being afraid to walk in that due season, walk in that thing, walk therein, in that thing, because of the fact that you've went through the things that you've needed to go through to reach that season, or you wouldn't be at that season. So like I say, just in the natural, just as it is in the natural, I know here where I'm currently located, the season is indeed changing. Like, it was chilly on today, and oh man, I had to pull out my big coat. But you know the seasons are changing, and I know for me in my life, just as it is in the natural, it's the seasons are changing in my life as well. And it's something that I'm so excited about it. I'm ecstatic about it, and I really just can't wait to see what is going to really transpire throughout this next season of my life. But I am welcoming it all. And it's important to also know how to know when the seasons are changing in your life, because you know a lot of times we might ask for signs, we might ask for clarity, we might ask for these things because there is no blueprint when it comes to life. There is no, well, I should not say that like that. There is a GPS, a spiritual GPS that can lead you and guide you, but you still, even with that, if you are in tune with yourself and in tune with whatever it is that you tune into to get that clarity and that direction, it's not always where you're able to still hear clearly. You might make a wrong turn. You might do certain things that, you might not necessarily need to do. It's all a part of the process and going through to get to. But, there is no, I don't want to say there is no, but there, a lot of times we don't always know, okay, should I make a left or right, or should I continue straight? We don't always know that answer. And so I say that to know when the seasons are changing is really about tuning in with yourself and being able to, ask for the signs, because if you pay attention to them, they will be there indeed. And not only paying attention to them, but acting on them, and not being afraid to act on them, because sometimes that next thing in our life, it can be scary. I know in my life there's been so many things, there's a lot of things even to this point right here and now that I have not fully embraced or fully walked into, that I should have, and that has even held me up when it comes to a lot of things because of that thing, fear, called fear. And as we all know, fear is one of the number one killers of dreams, killers of destiny, killers of it literally can stifle and paralyze you. And not only have you heard that from me, but you've also heard it, if you've been here with us at Inspire with Indy, you've also heard it from Mr. Steve Harvey himself. We had a conversation about that, and it really did help me. And beyond that, other conversations that I've had with other people has also helped me be able to really assess that in my life, because fear has really stopped me from a lot of things. But it's about knowing and believing, and really, really believing in yourself, and knowing the capabilities that you have and acting on it. Because without action, there you have nothing. And I can say that for me, a huge game changer truly has been those fear be gone exercises. And that has been something that has changed. Like, I still have that affirmation, those declarations mentally engraved in me, to where I'll just be going about my day and I'll just say it. I have a certain amount of times that I say it, and it has and will continue to help me as I go throughout these next seasons that are approaching. And hopefully, if you have not been doing that fear be gone exercise, which it can apply not only to fear, it can apply to several different things in our life. But if you have not been applying that, then I would definitely apply just affirmations in general. That's something that I've been wanting to get around to talking about, but I'm not going to do it right here and now, just because I want to get going into getting into this week's lighter, because I got things to do. I'm sure that you all do as well. So with that being said, like I say, the little tidbit of this week is to know the season that you're in, know when the seasons are changing, and not being afraid to go after, or even it might not, the season changing might not call for you to be going after something. It might just be calling for you to just sit there and wait, or sit there. I mean, there's several different components to the season changing. But indeed, it's the natural, so it is in the supernatural. When the seasons change, you better go with the flow, baby, and welcome all that life has for you, because there's so much out here. I mean, there's literally an infinite amount of possibilities of what is, what can be, and your mind is one of the major contributors to being able to reach those heights that you never dreamed or even thought were possible. I'm I'm a dreamer, baby, and I'm a believer, baby. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into this week's Light Lighter. One of my favorite times of the week to be able to give. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Share my screen. Oop. Oh man. What was I not? Did I need to keep talking some more? I'm sure that wasn't the case. All right, so let's go over to our will. So congratulations if you have made it on to this week's will. I like to close these ads out because something might pop up and who knows. All right, so congratulations if you've made it onto this week's will. So excited for you because you have an opportunity to be lit up on this week with a community appreciation credit. So let's go ahead and spin this wheel. Not going to shuffle one today because I wanted the names to be evenly dispersed. So let's go ahead and see who is going to be this week's Light Lighter. Oh, not LJ Goodens again. Well, y'all deserve it because I'm pretty sure that's you're amongst us live right now. Let me see. I know you'll show up in the comments in a minute if that is you. But even if not, congratulations to you, LJ Goodens, on being this week's Light Lighter. Especially excited about lighting you all up. All right, so let's see what you are going to be going home with. See if it's enough to get you a cup of coffee or if it's enough for date night. All right, $40, $40, 20 each. Y'all can do something with. I'm sure y'all can make something shake with that, right? All right, so congratulations to you all for being this week's Light Lighter. Always so supportive, so very appreciative for you all that you all have done throughout the years, man. Y'all are truly one of a kind, truly phenomenal, and I am truly honored. I'm blessed. So very grateful to be able to call you all my parents. So much love. So many kisses. So let's see what I just got someone that wanted to say something. So I'll end with you before I get on up out of here. Yes, thank you. You're very welcome. You are so very welcome. Oh, you were watching me on YouTube. I forgot about YouTube. I should pay some attention to it. And crazy. I don't know. Right now, it's a lot of I don't know. Well, I know, but it's a lot of still I have to make for certain when it comes to some things. But because I was actually literally the platform that I'm using right now, they have, like, I swear, like I said previously, every single week they're coming up with some new updates, and they have this thing now where when you're live streaming, it literally takes out portions of your live stream and captions it into like shorts and reels, so that it's already pretty much done for you, and all you have to do is go in and put it on your YouTube and even Instagram, Facebook. But to be honest, life has been so busy to where I have not had time to really hone in on really selling things here with Indy. There's also a reason behind that, but like I say, the seasons are changing. But there's it's just been a lot going on and a lot that I'm looking forward to doing. I've been tuning into my goals and what's really going to get me to my goals for what's upcoming in 2026. And there's just a lot of decisions that have to be made. And like I say. So anyway, I don't know how I got into all that, but yes, thank you for watching me on YouTube. Oh goodness, yes, sweet giving self. You're amazing. Oh my gosh, y'all are amazing as well. I can't imagine who I get it from. I truly believe that y'all are the best to do it. Like I could sit here until tomorrow talking about how amazing LJ Goodens truly is. Like even from growing up, I've never seen two individuals truly live what they preach, what they teach. Like they are ones who are truly about that life, and it's something that's truly that's very admirable. Like because you have so many people who call themselves, because as you may or may not know, they're pastors, and you have so many people who call themselves pastors, call themselves men and women of God, and then you see some of the things that they're doing, or just some of the things that they call themselves doing or call themselves being, don't even know how to get the titles right, don't even know, just putting stuff on themselves for what? I don't know, but we're not going to get into all that because, Lord, I will get into ranting because I'm not all there and I don't pretend to be there because that's just not, I'm not going to get into that either. But they are truly phenomenal men and women of God. They live what they're true people to model your life after, if that is, the road that you're going down. And a lot of people don't like it because they're raw, they're real, they're not going to play no games, and it takes a special kind of person to be able to deal with that. But it's really what we need that correction, we need that chastising. And a lot of people, they run from that to get the quick fix. But like I say, most things that come quick, they don't last. I'd rather take the long routes. There's a song that talks about how won't take the easy roads. It's called The Silver Lining or My Silver Lining, something like that. But I love that song because it talks about, about not taking the easy road. And I think that there's advantages and disadvantages to taking the long route or the quick route, whichever route you take. There's disadvantages and advantages, but I'd rather any day take the long route because to me it's lasting, because you're thinking things through, you're not being quick to make decisions. And like I say, there are times that you have to be quick to make decisions, but there's also other times where and that's something that I know I have to work on, because it takes me a long time to make decisions, because like I say, how I've grown, the environments I've been in, and even just living life my own by myself and having to make the decisions, being the head of the household, being all these things, I have to be careful because I know how important and how important it is to be cautious of the moves you're making, because just one wrong move can end it all. I mean, just like that. And it doesn't make it any easier when you have all these negative entities out here that you're having to really stomp on and put under your feet and cut the heads off of them. But that's another discussion for another day. I truly thank each and every one of you all for joining us here at Inspire with Indy on this afternoon's Monday. And if you are indeed watching at a later time, I truly hope that something has been said or done, even if it was just a smile on my face, to inspire you, to uplift you, and to let you know that life is worth fighting for. And it's a beautiful thing to see another day and to keep going, keep pressing towards your goals, whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish in life, and indeed know the season that you're in and move accordingly. You all take care and have an absolutely amazing rest of your afternoon, and see you very soon.